Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. How's it going today on this fine Thursday? Sorry. People who want to see Pokemon pack openings, there has been a slight change of plan. I had not really accounted for the fact that it may behoove me as a Fate content creator to actually create content when Fate releases new content. You know what I mean? It may be in my best interests to actually make Fate content on the day when like, you know, new content is here. I always do this where I'm just like, hey man, new stuff just got released. I better go do something completely different. I feel like that hurts me as a content creator. Content? Oh, we making content, baby. It's only the newest chapter in the newest arc, nothing big. I know, right? Just, you know, small beans. What did you think of that sound? How's my Little Harlot going? I actually finished the event. I did not finish the point ladder, or the all the missions, but I did finish the event and get what I needed out of that, so I'm okay. Alright. Hi. I want to listen to this. I guess we have the Fate music playing right now, so we just do that. Okay. We're also going to do something else right quick. It's food time, baby. Who's ready for some food? As I let people roll in, let's eat something good. 10 sausages with chips or 2 hot dogs. I'll be honest with you, I kind of fuck with those look like pretty good hot dogs. With a drink for £7, I still fuck with the hot dogs. 2 hot dogs pretty good. 2 hot dogs is enough to keep you full for like half a day. Ice cream sandwich, but it's a real sandwich from Indonesia. Or the Leicester hot dog. Why do they... Every old man takes food pictures the same way. 2 for $4.75, that's a deal. That's what I'm saying, man. That's a good deal. Yeah, it's a literal ice cream sandwich. I still go this. I mean, that doesn't sound bad. The texture would be kind of whack, but other than that, pepperoni pizza, I mean, it's a good-looking pizza. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's good. Versus the air pie, literally a pie with nothing in it. How does that... Okay. Chicken corner kick fries, which is French fries, popcorn, chicken, buffalo sauce, cheese sauce, ranch, green onions, tomatoes. They're doing a little bit too much, but it's probably pretty good. And this is, what, like $10? We're going to round up. Versus the Gilroy garlic fries. I do love me some garlic fries, I will say. Garlic cheese French fries. I'm still going to go with this. That one I think I would prefer. Oh, you're not being a Cubano, man. Come on now. No price data versus the burnt sausage roll. Dude, a Cubano is one of the best sandwiches that's out there. It isn't the best. My favorite sandwich, if you wanted to get to know me a little bit better, it's a Reuben. I fuck with a Reuben heavy. Reubens are a gift to the planet. We go here. How is that? Why is that only 30%? What? Chicken and bacon pizza. That sounds good as hell. $4.99. That's not bad. Better than fucking fish chips and mushy peas. A Cubano is it's a sandwich that's been like kind of like, it's like a hot sandwich that's been pressed down. It normally has, I'm trying to think of what it normally has. It normally has like a ham and like a cheese in it, and it's really good. A Reuben is corned beef, sauerkraut, and like Thousand Island dressing. It's really good. Cheeseburger with a pint. That's a good. I mean, yeah, no, that's pretty good. Pretty expensive, though, not gonna lie. Or half a tiger loaf made with real tiger. Filled with pork, stuffing, and grit. No, that's doing too much. What's up, Tig? The rollover hot dog or a pizza slice with a fucking Coors Light? We go this. If you're not from America and you've never had Coors Light, when people say that the beer tastes like piss, that's the beer they're talking about. Coors Light tastes like piss. Chips, Avic gravy. Well, I don't know what Avic is supposed to be. Or sausage in a bat. That sounds really good. Deep fried sausage with chips? Yeah. Alright, I fuck with it. Stripped prawns skewer. Or buffalo chicken mac and cheese, but it's a tiny one in a bowl like this. Avic means with. Oh, okay, gotcha. I have said this before. Shrimp is my least favorite, like, food on the planet. I cannot do it. If I was made to eat this, I would probably vomit. I'm gonna go to the buffalo mac. Fair enough. That's a personal bias. Pork sandwich or the meal deal. Me and the council when I take my schizophrenia meds. Yeah, we go with the meal deal. Tig, welcome back. Damn, the community sucked on this one. How? That one was not hard. Alright. After yodel time. I ate shrimp with the shells on. Somebody has to, I guess. But that the thought of that makes me want to die. Alright. Is it Huyanzhou? Ooh, we're very close. Okay. Single target 5-star evil woman. We're actually not close at all. That did not actually narrow it down all that much. That's a lot of characters. It's an evil single target woman. Okay, got it. Jolter, believe it. If it's not, we ban Tig. All right. This is why he's mod. All right, now we go Mosaic. That is Scheherazad's tits. I would recognize those anywhere. Yep. Can't put one over on me. Yeah, that one's easy. This one's a little bit more difficult. I think this is Joan of Arc. Is this Joan of Arc? No, this is the Knight of the Round Table. I almost want to say this is Saber, but it's not Saber. It's Saber, but not Saber, so it's Arthur. No. Okay. Who has this? Who has this outfit? I'm sticking with the Knights of the Round. Is this Bedivere? Yes, okay. Saber, but not Saber. It's Bedivere. Got it. That tracks. Alright, and is it Huyanzhou? No, it's a limited AoE
Funny
woman
fact,
who may
the
also
day
be
before
evil.
was Karna.
That's really funny. Let's see. Potentially evil it's either single target quick or AoE. I'm gonna say AoE arts, potentially evil, so it's Ibuki. Not Sky, but they are chaotic. So they might be chaotic good then. And so they are AoE. It's an AoE Buster Servant. AoE Buster, either Earth Or they could be a beast. You know what? I'm just gonna get beast out of the way, even though I don't think that's who it is. Is it Koyanskaya of Dark? No. Got it. So it's Earth. It's an AoE Earth unit. Yo, what's up? AoE Buster Earth. Show me. Or it could be a star. You know what? Let's check star. Is it Francis Drake? Oh, she's permanent. Okay, it is a star servant. Oh. I'm not going to click this. I am. Year 7? Year 7 star servant. Year 7 woman, AoE Buster, star, chaotic. I have to remember who the fucking star servants are. That's usually... And not a foreigner. See, that's got me fucked up, because I would imagine it'd be a foreigner then. I was gonna say it would be, Cuckoo, but no. Is it Arkerwood? Alright. It's the only one I could think of. Alright. We'll do an endless mosaic. Why does this always happen whenever we, like, start this off and say, well, we'll just do one? Why is this what always happens? I wonder who it could be. See, now we're on to something. Who the fuck is this? Is this Emiya? Is this Emiya Assassin? Oh, whose hand is that? Oh, whose hand is that? Whose hand is that? I almost want to say it's Oreo. This looks like it's fucking Ryoma and Oreo Lancer. It's not. Oh. Who is this? Is it no? Who is this? Oh, I know who it is. This is, no, wait, do I know who it is? The art style is making me think that this is, Typhoon. Yep. There we go. Okay, next. That is not helpful at all, except I'm pretty sure that this is Yamato Takeru. No. Okay, we're actually upside down and with a singular red thread. Surfer Mordred. Okay. Are we on the mountains? Who has this? Who is this? No, this is the ocean. We're doing ocean shit. Who else would have like a cord? Canis has one because they're also fucking. They got their harpoon. Is this Nobunaga Summer? Sure is. All right. Well, this is a Wada Arco character. I'm pretty sure this is fucking Lee. This is a young Lee. Yeah, that's Lee Xuan. All right, last one for real, and then we'll actually do the thing we're here for. That's Kintoki's axe. All right, and we're done. Moving on. So, fellas. I have 3 multis. What are the odds that we could potentially get more copies of the pretty lady? Let's find out. People apparently dug up old statements that I made, which were along the lines of if Pochi Sensei has a character created in their art style, I will max them out. Now, that had to happen at a time in my life when I had no money, which is right now, and can't really afford to hyper whale. I don't know when I said that. I probably said that years ago when I was in a better financial situation. Ryda has blessed me by proxy. Good. Don't worry. I am Pochi Sensei's strongest soldier. By that I mean I'm weak.
Pain and suffering.
Dude, resub for 48 months. Is that 4 years? 4 years of TIG?
4 years of pain and suffering.
Welcome back.
Klidge Borp.
Glad to have you back. Four years of pain. Pain and pleasure indivisible. We have such sights to show you. Didn't you run out of Saint Quartz yesterday? I opened my wallet, but I didn't buy a full pack. I did not buy a full pack. I bought a half pack.
Is Hibiki and the Shiaki worth rolling for?
Yes and no. So, okay. Hibiki and Chikagi are both like that they're a good unit. Azumi no Izora is a good servant. They are tuna. They are very powerful. It's the problem with them is that there are other servants that kind of do what they do but better. They get power crept later this year is kind of the issue. You know what I mean? Like when Lohi comes out, Lohi does what they do but better. Is kind of the issue with them. So like why use them for their niche when you could use Lohi instead? So it would behoove you to roll for Lohi. Me personally, I like the fact that they're kind of like older, like Tight Moon characters, and I think that's fun. I think that's a fun, neat little addition to their thing. 1 second, please. They're from before this. Oh, they're old Tight Moon characters. They're from. They used to be the mascots for the Tight Moon online website, which I don't believe exists anymore. And they were also in, I think, Carnival Phantasm. So they've been around the block. Yeah, I mean, they're good. There's really solid AoE quick farmers. I mean, that's the other thing. People will kind of turn their nose up at them because they're quick, and also alter ego. Somebody brought that up before, too. And I can't really blame anybody for that, right? Because it's like, just bring a character that counter classes. Why settle for less? Well, Hibichika, they do a good amount of damage. their kit is strong. They're decent units. It's just they aren't game-breaking or overly spectacular. They're just good. You know what I mean? So, if it's something that you're interested in, then yeah, roll for them. If you want to use them, you can. It's not like rolling for, like, a character and getting, I don't know, Orion. Not Super Orion, Artemis Orion. You know what I mean? Like, if you get that, you're kind of, like, bumped. But if you can pull Eevee Chica, I mean, they're still usable. Oh, Tiamat can be used in a lot of contexts, though. I mean, she's using multi-core. You use her to farm certain events because she has so much in her kit. She can blow people up and help top off batteries and give buffs. Well, that was a less good multi. Alright, last chance. I think if we get a second copy, we can guarantee 120 without needing to go for Bond. So long as I can get her to Bond 10. I would like to pull them, but some are airish. You see, that's the other thing, right? In the hindsight of knowing that Summer Airish is coming, I'm like, It's there. Somebody said wait for a GSSR, and I'm kind of inclined to be like that. It's like they are amazing characters to pull from a GSSR and not great characters to save for. You know what I mean? That said, I am a big fan of the deep lore that post FGO. And presumably this has happened already, post FGO, you can actually hang out with them. Because they're real. Like, those are two real people who live in the modern day, who were just kind of taken out, and they're around the same age as the main character. And so, they're also, I believe, in Tokyo, or like around that area. So, you can literally just go and meet them after the fact. Which is nice. I think that's a cute little thing. You can't 120 on one copy, Bond 15. It's only 118. You can reach. That's the issue I have with 120 in my comma. I need to have another copy of this before I can 120 her. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Oh no! You can 120 and get one append on NP1. You just need to be Bond 15. Oh. Okay, well, what if I don't want an append? What if I just want a 120er then? Because each append is 120 and you get 30 off of it. Is the new servant's identity a secret? It's not. I mean, it's known, but it's not like public. You know what I'm saying? NP1 Bond 12 gives 330 coins. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, I thought 5 stars, if you hit like a high bond rate, you were able to do that with them. It's just, it takes more investment. Speaking of investment. You guys are gonna watch me do this. Where is she? There she is. The chart? Oh. Alright, well. So anyway, what are y'all up to? Big plans for the day? Yeah, with coming to NA this anniversary, there is a new coin system. Which is, you get more coins, essentially, from your characters. We get to see the pity counter this Annie. Yeah, this Annie should also be the one that gives us the, how many more? I thought it was enough that if you have a 5-star, you can get them to bond, or to whatever it's fucking called. I posted in the sub chat. I just checked the sub chat, Tig. There ain't nothing there. Okay, here's my comma. NP1. Noah Pens. Bond 15. Okay, and... Okay, I don't... This is not meant to be condescending. Have you tried to fucking grail her? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yes. Okay, your issue is you're on NA. The issue that you have is that you're on NA. When anniversary comes around, you will have enough. This anniversary, they changed the coin system, so you will get more coins and you will be able to finish 120ing her. Right now, you get more coins through bonding on JP than you do on NA, which is a change that they made on the 9th anniversary. Okay, so that's where the confusion is then. Got it. Yeah, you will be able to 120 her this Annie. Thank God I'll be able to 120 my Betty. Real. God bless that man. More coins comes from the Bond 6+, right? Yeah. It's something like that. Okay. Well, I'm glad that we cleared that up, and also congratulations, you'll finally get to be able to 120 her. It was a bit after Annie, but yeah. Well, I would assume, that they're not going to intentionally do the dumb fuck shit that they did with Annie, that fucked everything up and made people very upset. I assume that they'll just implement the change and not make us wait like a month and have community outcry again. What's up, Ark? Need to farm again for my cream? True. We made them do it. We did. To 120 in SSR and NP2, you only need Bond 12. Okay. So then let me check the actual chart then. At NP1, okay, yes, NP1, Bond 12, you can 120 a 5-star unit. Which means if I don't end up pulling her, I'm gonna need to start locking the fuck in. Oh, that whole thing was a debacle. I'll say this: I caught some flack, kind of deserved, for being very defensive towards Tight Moon in that whole, or FGO during that whole thing. I'm not going to take back anything I said. I think that the majority of the community was being a bunch of massive piss babies. But the problem is, and I will defend this, it's very hard to know when something bad has actually happened in the FGO community, because the fucking whining children within it don't ever shut the fuck up about how bad everything is. How quote-unquote bad everything is. So then when something really bad actually does happen, it's very hard to, you know, drown it all out. And everything else that they had announced for that was, like, pretty good, and then they get to the coin thing, and it's just like, oh, shit. I don't know. I mean, I will... That was a solidifying moment for me that the English-speaking FGO community is a bunch of fucking spoiled children. I'd already been calling them that for a while now, but then I got my justification on it. Be like, God motherfucking damn. Why does nobody in your comment section mention Tiamat when you compare this archer to other art supports? I think that there's more interesting comparisons in terms of power level. Well, Tiamat's not a support is the issue. Not a traditional support, rather. Tiamat has supporting capabilities, but I would say I would personally not classify Tiamat as a support. You know what I mean? Tiamat, in my mind, at the very least, is a DPS first and foremost. Like that's what she does. That's her job, is that she does damage. And I can't confirm nor deny what other people think, but I would assume that other people probably share a similar value. Is Klidge only seeing Twitch chat? No. I have my eyes on you. You can't type things I won't see. Oh yeah, by the way, we're just gonna kind of do this. Oh, Summer Tiamat. Oh, you know what? You're so right. Why is nobody talking about Summer Tiamat in that comparison?
Do we get to
Excellent question.
Passive on this than our next years?
I don't remember. Yeah, no. Summer Tiamat. Summer Tiamat is amazing. It's kind of interesting, isn't it, that they're making the Archer class like a new supporty kind of class. The reason I'm not skipping through this is because I need to see character. I need to see the servants in the fit. I need to see them in the fit. YouTube chat is a bit delayed, I think. But he does see us. Yeah. It's Hold up, voice acting. Oh my god, he's back. Oh my god, we're crying. We better just run up. We better go and fucking hug him right now. Okay, so can I forward a theory to you all? So, hi wife. Oh, coffee, please. Put something in the subject that might make you upset with me. Okay. Why would I be upset? That's base as fuck, brother. There's my new hour. So the girl who we summon, at risk of revealing her identity, she is associated with the past. And there are others around her who are associated with other aspects of time, being the present and the future. And in the reveal trailer, we were told that there is going to be 3 big pillars we have to clear. Presumably, those pillars are going to be the past, the present, and the future. I guess what I'm trying to say is we're going to get 2 more servants drawn by Pochi-sensei that are going to be siblings to the one that to my wife. She's related to Fate? Well, they're all related to Fate. They're in Fate. I mean, they're not going to do that, of course, but it would be kind of fun. I mentioned this before. I very much hope that we get to see other Chaldea staff like around, like actually interacting with us, because they did the reveal for what they all looked like near the end of part 2. Spoilers, I guess. I mean, it's a minute spoiler, but spoilers, I guess. Also, we're crying because I would be happy to. So the pillars are fate, grand, and order. You got that right. I think you're burning the kitchen a little with that one. Look, man. We can rebuild. But I guess here's the question. No, because this would be the same. This would be the same mash. I would assume this would be the same mash, right? If the setup that we had prior is correct, then this is the same mash, the same Olga. Everyone else should be the same. But Romani's here. So what the fuck is Romani doing here? All right, who we got? This oh, it's Mash. I was saying, if this better be Kiyohime in the fit. Oh, there's something fucky going on. Okay. We're definitely being like influenced by something, right? We have to be. We're just doing FGO New Game Plus. I kind of, yeah. Yeah, you know what you do? You know what you do to make sure that's the real Romani? You walk up to him and you show him a picture of Merlin and you say, "Who is this?" If he says Merlin, it's a fake. Oh my god. Look at her saunter with all of her jolliness. You mean Magi Mary? Yeah, of course. That's the right answer. Or we can just ask his dad, is that why he got the animation update? Is that why they gave one to David? That has to be it, right? That would make sense. Oh, hey, look. Oh, we actually do get to see the other characters. Girls asked his ex-girlfriend. I'm not sure if she's around. Probably. Okay, so this one is Kawata. And this is Tomlin. Okay. The fucking artistic difference with them and Manoir. I know, right? Okay, but Tomlin, kind of a baddie, though? Oh god, we're going into the fucking shit dimension. This is what it looks like when you eat Taco Bell. This is what it looks like when you eat P.F. Chang's and then as you're driving home, you're like, I'm still a bit peckish and get some Taco Bell. This is what you see as you start driving home. There's like, oh no. They're sending us into the past to play all these shitty games that suck ass. Roll back the clock. Yeah, notably, this clock is going the wrong direction. Past Chaldea. Pasto Chaldea. On my way to the liquor store, I have to run out of a beer. Ray shit. Ray shit is perfect. We're Ray shitting now. Ray shit. Yes. Okay. Roll back the clock. Oh my god, we actually are going back. Oh my god, we actually are. Are we gonna actually? Okay, wait. Is this all one chapter? Oh my god, these fucks are making us do it all again. Oh no, this is probably all gonna happen like in this story chapter. I'd assume. I can't imagine that we're gonna get like fucking seven individual singularity things happening. We're gonna fight a ruler first. Well, I need to check. Somebody here has to have her at 10s, right? Nope. We got 9s. Or 8s, rather. Yeah, you can't buy the,
Hey guys, remember when Jolter was a ruler?
Right. Oh my god, are we about to fight Jolter? Did you just spoil that? Did you just spoil that for me? Need an arts unit. I could bring Arish. Yeah, let's bring Arish. I mean, it's Orleans. Yeah, that's true. Who else would we be fighting? Look, I don't know, man. Let's put Mash here. Let's put Eric here, and let's put Mary Anning here, and give them all these craft essences that make them go crazy. Okay, so maybe we actually replace this one. No, I think we actually want that one for Arish. Instead, we go with that one. All right. Paladin Mash has a cost? Yeah, she does. It makes sense though, because if she was a free servant, if she was a free servant with her Paladin kit, she may be the most well, I mean, she's already one of the more broken characters in the game. She might be the singular most insane character in the entire game. Like I understand the decision. I understand completely the decision as to why they were like, yeah, maybe we should make her cost as much as a 5-star. I stay pretty clear of story spoilers. Yeah, me too. Well, she doesn't just have a double NP. She has a double NP that can kill. Hey.
週末のアーチャー頑張りましたね
Oh my god. It is old. It is old Jolter. It is old Jolter.
楽しく楽しく
Okay.
女神のクレープごちそう少しだけ少しだけ登って登って
I mean, what I'm about to do is referred to as unnecessary violence.
よいしょ
All right, Erish. Here, let me give you a little bit of a kiss on the forehead. All right, go get him.
心の準備がまだなんですけど
Year 1 ass boss. Yeah, a ruler with 50,000 HP.
メガスペースオープン
Remember, this comes out on NA in like a month or two. And that did. Oh, didn't get to see the number. Oh, bye.
負けたのは当然です。目がいえ、人間に負けるのがあなた方の運命なのですから。
I almost got Bonten Erish. I didn't even realize I was that close. Damn. 250k, poor thing. Year 1 bosses, man. Oh, the original Jolter sprite, where she fucking hates you. She used to look very silly.
God, she looks so goofy.
Also, I like the idea that we did all of Orleans again, but we just like showed up at the end because we're now strong enough to just walk through that shit. You are the cutest fucking thing ever. You speedrun it. This makes me feel old, I know, right? Oh my god, Olga's expressions are what I live for. Yeah, kind of like the Kirishtaria flashbacks, I can kind of see that. Oh, dude, Paladin Mash is on a whole different level. She can, quite honestly, probably just walk through most of the
Part 1
singularities.
80% speedrun. Paladin Mash bound to kill some people.
No, she hits them with the blunt end of the shield. Remember that. That's a year 1 joke. Making our way through this. Oh my god. We're starting off so happy, which makes me think shit's about to go bad. It's never good when a singularity starts off and people are really happy. Yo, what's up, Krog? How's it going? We're winning. We just watched Mash slap the shit out of the original Gene sprite. Or the original Jolter sprite, rather. Which means that we should see... Okay, so... Oh, this is how we're doing it, then. No. This means that we should see... In this next one, I need to see her. I need to see her in the fit. I need to see her in the fit again. So, if for anybody who didn't see the reveal trailer, Kiyohime and Bedivere are both wearing Chaldea and Boudica. Oh, man. She's So pretty. With her little kitty pin. And her apron and I love I said this last night. I love seeing the servants in like the Chaldea staff uniform like this. It's so charming. It's just so fun. I love it. I adore the fact that they are all getting into it like this. No fun, only serious. There are people who think like that. But it makes me wonder, are they going to show me Kiyohime now? Oh my god. She's the
Bird be
cutest
like,
thing
I
ever.
don't like this evil twink anymore.
Her
Process
ass
to leave a lily
bunny
arty.
hopped up to you and like fucking got onto you. Oh my god. She jumps up at you in the Pokemon song. She ain't letting us get away? No. She looks really good. Like, okay. I'm gonna say this. Seeing this artist in particular, who's always had a very, very simple art style, improves so much with just like simple stuff with their art has been a joy to see. Like, if you look at original Kiyohime and then this Kiyohime, you can see a world of difference, which is so impressive. 10 years. 10 years! I love it. It's fantastic. I love Kiyohime. That's a secret favorite character of mine who I never talk about. I don't trust that you have this particular braid, though. Am I showing my age by saying what I think this braid represents? I'm sure other fucking old people in chat know what I mean. Oh my god. This is your extremely reminder that Kiyohime is just like around. She just like showed up. We never summoned her. She's just like here. Also, Taiga? Dude, can we please see these two in the outfits? I don't know how well Homeboy here would look in it, but Taiga would look great in it. She's going to die? Well. David. Elron. Oh. Elron's getting hit on by David. Did I miss Betty? Not yet. Yeah, the dead mom hair. Oh my god, Bedivere. My very loyal yet still a chud son. Everyone with that one just didn't want one. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them wear one for like future chapters or something like that. Welcome to Chaldea. Okay. I'm very curious because I don't know if it, because I've not been reading through this. I'm very curious to know if like there's something that's been revealed that we're not necessarily privy to. Because it seems like we're relatively concerned that we are where we are, and very kind of surprised to see these servants. But then again, okay. Canonically, I'm just spoilers, I guess. Canonically, I'm trying to think to myself, we've been out of Chaldea for a few years now, right? Where's G-Man? Well, not just Arctic Chaldea, but like after part 2, I'm pretty sure they were out of Chaldea.
But where is Truecaster?
For some amount of time. It may not be a lot, but long enough that we are seeing them and we're being kind of surprised that they're still around. I'm not sure if that's been revealed. Oh, yesterday. No, this is the next day. That means the next day. I don't want to wake up. Where's Kucaster? He's not from a singularity. He showed up at the apocalypse and then was just like, alright, I'm good, later. He's at the bottom of a well somewhere. And Murasaki's still around. I guess that you know what? I could understand them being like, "Hey, Murasaki, can you do us a favor and stay like on board at Chaldea as the librarian? Because we kind of need you here." And she'd be like, "All right, yeah." Yeah, you're the only one who has to wrangle all the sentient books. And also, I don't know, you're like the only one who I could really trust with all of this knowledge and not to use it for evil. Murasaki would never turn evil, right? Legally classified as a medium stack. I think you just call them stacked at that point. What do you mean? Oh, trouble in the library. Oh, a classic. No, that's some dark force. Yeah, no, I don't see Murasaki turning to the dark side. Well, we did the height chart. Murasaki's like fucking less than 5 feet tall or some shit. All right. Kind of want to use somebody else. Well, we're pretty close to hitting 120 with her. So we're not 120, but fucking bond 10 with her. So may as well. Evil Murasaki would be adorable. Imagine they do an evil Murasaki and they just shrink her. She ends up looking like a Shuten. Murasaki alter where she got too much into politics. Yeah, she went down a rabbit hole on fucking servant Twitter or servant Gram and came out a different person. Murasaki Chibibu, very good. Well, no, my point is that there is no medium stack, man. It's either you're tall, it's either you're short or you're not in those cases. Easy. Alright, let's wrangle these books.
そっちか
At what height does it stop being short and becoming medium? I'd say 5 foot. 5'2".
メガスペースオープン芽吹く光は溶ける
But I don't know. I mean, it all depends on what you consider to be a tall person.
私の秘密守ってね
Like, for me, someone who's tall is 6'4" and taller is tall. But that's because I'm not that far off in that range. I'm 5'11". But I'd consider somebody who's just like, I don't know. I mean, height is relative, I suppose. But I mean, if we're gonna go by averages, you know what I mean. Why is there a clock Ammonite? That is the most Pochi Sensei thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay.
はーいどうぞ雨ですよ
Okay.
綺麗ですよね
It's a not a lock. No, it's a question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh my god, it's ringing. Oh, you buffed yourself. Get fucked, idiot.
女神のクレープごちそうしてあげる
Alright, well,
使うのです
I want to watch it.
なんですけど
I want to watch it twice. 155 centimeters is the cutoff for short women, 175 centimeters for men. For being a short man, 175? You think so? I don't think that's right. I'd say a man who's short would be like fucking 170 and lower, or like 165.
敗北を刻むそれがあなたの運命です
Roll it back.
身に染みましたか
Ma'am, I hate to criticize your form, but it's one fucking dinosaur fish. Okay. Do you guys want to know what I'm thinking of every time I say I'm thinking about what she
その
does?
ためのもの栄光の過去を侮辱する我が意図の名はごめんなさいそれは秘密ですでは良い週末を
Can I get in trouble for this? Probably. I just think of this. No, let's just do.
メガスペースオープン芽吹く光は溶ける王冠可憐に散るバラのごとく私の秘密守ってね
負けたのは当然です目がいえ人間に負けるのはあなた方の運命なのですから
Let's get copyright struck, chat.
Soaking up a little of the jungle beat. Roll back the rock to the dawn of time. Sing this song with me. Roll back the rock. Turn back the clock. Roll back the rock to the dawn of time.
茹でたトウモロコシはいかがですか
It's all I think of every time. This is the intrusive thoughts, like, roll back the clock!
All right now. Turn back the clock, baby. You can see why the 20th century appeals to me. So much to learn and so much to do.
I was playing in my head and lost on 7. I'm gonna turn that off now because I'm almost certain that's copyright. It's a Steven Spielberg movie, so I'm gonna say probably. Turn back the clock! Oh, John Goodman, why did you become what you became? Have you guys seen what John Goodman has been up to lately? Have you guys seen the thing that he did? I have not. All right, well, hold up. This is important to me. Oh, we're using this sprite. Why are we using this sprite? Okay, I'm gonna make you all very sad, okay? Do you guys want to see what John Goodman's been up to recently? Is it this one? I think it is this one. Alright, fellas. Get ready to be upset.
My life is awesome, but it wasn't always that way. I've been to some dark places. Dark places. Wasting my days pressing buttons.
This
Or
is
more
what
like
John Goodman
depressing buttons.
has been
But
doing.
then, one day, I thought to myself, yeah, another slow, boring... Wait, what's it? Slotomania? Finally, excitement! Slotomania makes every day fantastic. You never know what will today spin. A new free slot game? A
This
huge
is
jackpot win? Or even a
the
new
voice
friend for
of
life?
a
Never
lot of
knowing
people's
what's coming.
childhood.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is excitement. So yeah, my life is awesome. Download Slotomania now, the #1 free slot game, and find out what will today spin.
What the fuck? Whoa! Incredible YouTube poll. Immaculate YouTube poll. Oh my god. Holy shit! What an amazing fucking follow-up to that fucking garbage. Yeah, rest in peace, John Goodman. You're not dead, but you are in my heart right now. Anyway, it's Michael Jackson time, baby. Do we just loop this for the rest of the stream? Oh. Immaculate. Oh, baby. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, laughing like that actually hurt me. God, good God. Yeah, John Goodman, I can only imagine they paid his ass so much money to do that commercial, right? But also, like, what the fuck is John Goodman even doing anymore? Like, really nothing. Like, he's not done anything in a long-ass time that I can remember. So, like, I guess this is, like, what he's doing to not fucking succumb to the Alzheimer's or whatever. But, like, I don't... It's just so sad. It's sad to see that shit happen. It is an old image. That video is from 4 years ago, but, like, good God. Having that follow up a Slotomania John Goodman ad is I could not have predicted that in a million years. Maybe in 1,000,001, but not in a million years. Oh? Wait, who's this? Oh, that's wife. Oh, you mean to tell me the Pochi Sensei character is... Oh my god. You mean mean to tell me the Pochi Sensei character is reading in a library and doing like Onesan shit? Hello, wife. Thank you, Michael. Why are her boobs so big? It's drawn by the best artist in history. Yeah, I didn't make those noises. That was Michael. Also note, her theme song that you're listening to right now incorporates a clock into it, which I think is a very clever little additional touch. That's very fun. Is it bad? This is my favorite Ascension of hers? No, not at all. It's good. It's great. It's amazing. I mean, it's definitely the most tame of her Ascensions. Oh, do we get the name? Is she just gonna tell us her name, like, off rip? That'd be kind of funny. Oh, she's the mysterious woman. Okay. Got it. With her little library hole that she's been in. Okay. Yeah, so far this is very Pochi coded. She took me back to her library hole and then she freaked it. Out of every mythology and historical society, why is Greece remembered so well? Greek mythology is remembered so well because you live in, I would assume, you live in America. And America very much romanticizes Greek myth. Because it's the one that we have more or less copy and pasted over onto our culture. It's the myth that, since America in particular does not have a particular mythology tied to it, I mean it does, but like, you know, the one that the settlers brought over would be those ones, because it's, you know, all of our history can be traced back to Greece and like Rome and how they all expanded out into England, and then from England they expanded into America. And so then, you know, that's why we are like so romanticized by it. It's so ingrained into our culture. What's American mythology? Look up fearsome critters. Yeah, cryptids is honestly true. Yeah, cryptids, that kind of shit. I mean, Paul Bunyan's American mythology. Things like the hide behind. Things like Michael Jackson. Mothman, yeah. Yeah, it's just deeply ingrained into our cultural zeitgeist, I guess is why. Thunderbirds and Skinwalkers, yeah. Cowboys and like ranching tales. UFOs is a big part of our mythology because it's also one of those things that's like UFOs are seen around the world, but they're very much seen in America. Like alien shit is U.S. mythology, if you want to say it like that. You know where else there's a bunch of UFOs that get seen? Is Brazil. And the Brazilians take that shit super seriously. Yeah, it is because of the deep ties to Christianity and Roman culture. That's what I mean when I say that, like, it's all like tied back to, like, we originate in like all of the American concepts originated in Britain, which then also originated in Rome, which originated in Greece. So they're all deeply tied to that. Yes, Wendigos count, even though they're technically... Oh, Michael agrees. Even though they're technically Canadian, not... I believe they're Canadian, not... like, USA American. I believe the Wendigo's an Algonquin thing. And I think the Algonquins were in, like, the northern parts of USA and mostly in Canada. But the Wendigo is one of those things that, like, it's it was a thing that people like were kind of aware of, but it evolved over time into being its own thing. The neoclassical era was during the time of America really finding its feet, and the obsession that the neoclassical era has is carried over. Yes. But, like, yeah, I mean, it's all just, like, yeah, like, all art, to be a true master of the arts, really, you have to emulate what the ancient Greeks were doing. You ever think about that? If you ever want to be a sculptor and be, like, a notable sculptor, you have to do shit based on the Greeks or in the Greek style of, like, marble. Oh.
Roll back the rock. Turn back the clock. Roll back the rock.
All art is derivative? I mean, yeah. Our art well, I mean, do we really want to get this deeply philosophical as I'm fucking jizzing my pants over this lady and listening to John Goodman slot machines? Yes. Okay, well. All art is derivative, and it begs the question, does life emulate art, or does art emulate life? And the answer is both. So, yeah, art is derivative from itself, but then also from things that people witness. And then people create things based on the art that they see, which is then reflected and then derivative of that. And so it's a constant feedback loop. Like, take, for example, the idea of, like, things like, I don't know, hoverboards. The idea of a hoverboard has existed in fiction for so fucking long, and we're slowly but surely, like, trying to figure... They're like jetpacks. Like, the idea of a jetpack was something that somebody imagined, and then somebody, like, as soon as we had the technology for it, was just like, I'm gonna try and make that real, and then they did. You know what I mean? Or somebody was just like, I don't know, we're gonna come up with a tale about ships that are able to fly through the air, and then they did that too. It's airplanes. And it's not always, like, the same way. You have to figure out the logistics of it all, but, like... You know, all art is derivative from life or other art, and life derives itself from other life or art. Art is a natural part of being alive. Lightsabers too? Yeah. I don't think we have lightsabers yet, because I don't think we were able to harness plasma. We're getting there. It'll probably happen in our lifetime. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Did you guys know, just speaking of weird shit that I know for some reason, did you guys know that there was, they invented, like, the submarine, like, or a very basic form of submarine, like, over 1,000 years ago? You guys ever heard of a diving bell before? Which is functionally what they do is they put your ass into a bell, they funnel a big fucking tube up to you, so you can breathe underwater, and then they put people down, and they shine lights to, like, look at stuff on the ocean floor. And it's just like, bro. Uh-oh. Okay, first of all, I just realized that she has a name. Her name here is Tokiko, which means, like, little clock. Or rather, it's a cutesy way of saying, like, Miss Clock. Ko is a very, very popular, like, end of a name for people, like, for girls in particular. Like, think of, like, Miyako or something like that. Or, I don't know, like, Haruko or something like that. Just a really common ender for, like, a name. And Toki means, like, time. So she's literally Time-chan. Himiko, yeah. And then right now, this is her going Doki, which means that either her clock is struck, or she's activating some kind of horny mode. Or something's
Close
about to hit the
enough.
fan.
Welcome to Cal Dear Crony.
Right. Okay, okay, it is horny mode. All right, we got horny mode. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that unless you're willing to accept what's going to happen.
It's tough for you to be that. Woo!
The timing on that could not have been more perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody needs to clip that, please. Please, you have to clip that. That one needs to be clipped. And she's gone. And she's gone. All right. Oh, I love her. Oh, she's perfect. Oh my god, she's perfect. The kind of mysterious, cute lady. What was that? Yeah, it was... It's an hour-long compilation of Michael Jackson noises that I found after looking at John Goodman Slotomania. Michael scared her away. What do you mean she made those noises? Oh my god. I'm gonna legitimately steal that and we're putting that on like TikTok and YouTube. That has potential to blow up on its own. The timing on that could not be better. Oh my god, I can't be laughing like this. My head is killing me. Hey, did you just run into like femme Michael Jackson? No. Yeah, don't worry about it. I didn't do shit. She's just moonwalking away. Yeah, it's perfect. Ugh, Little Clock hates Michael. No. Oh my god. That could... Okay. It's so good. What a weird... Thank you. You know what? John Goodman, you're back in my good graces because you brought us this gift. This gift. Perfect. It's perfect. I'm gonna need to... Hello, oh, I like the presidential suite. You need to put some shit on your walls. You look like you're living in a fucking, like, solitary confinement, lady. God damn. Put up, like, a picture of someone or, like, your dog or some shit. Why do you got these bare-ass, like SCP walls? I mean, it's an office. If I walked into an office like this, I would assume I'm being called in to be murdered. Wait, Romania is alive? Maybe. I'm gonna be so real, I don't know. I'm kind of confused as to what's happening. Anyone know how you're able to play the new chapter? You have to have the FGOJP installed. And to have FGOJP installed, I actually have a video on it that you can look up. But my one advice for it is that instead of using LD Player, maybe try BlueStacks, because LD Player got found out to be doing some pretty shady shit. Mind you, that's according to one Reddit post. Where's the clips? They're being posted, but they're being posted on Twitch. I can do you a favor. Here you go. Really? The library?
Not
Wait.
gonna lie, I watched Mist play throughout the chapter and I know it's become weird later, but I don't know the context because Mist just skipped all story cutscene, so I watching this to know the context.
You're not gonna get much context out of this. I'm gonna promise you, because I'm not really reading through it either. I'm just kind of like looking at people's faces. and seeing how they react, which realistically I should be skipping through it because I don't want to really spoil myself that much on this either, but this has a character who I love in it, and I need to I'm very, very curious. Also, it appears that the reason why those two freaked out is because they've not actually seen the Chaldea library, because I guess it was defunct when they were in Chaldea. Do we not have Constantine, give Constantine the name Michael Jackson? I thought Michael Jackson was Sakamoto Ryoma. Yeah, they were literally like, wait, we have a library and it's operational?
Is the Archer Michael Jackson clip one of the best moments of 2026?
It's one of the hardest times I've laughed in a good bit on this stream from like a thing that happened just weirdly. Thank you, Michael. It's just, I don't know, man. Okay, hold on. Somebody brought up tuna. I need to show you guys something. I noticed this while I was editing something, and that's it's how Tuna's fucking shit is framed. Okay. So Tuna, right? If you flip through his his ascensions very quickly, so he has that one, he has this one, and then he has this one. But if you go through it really quick, it really just looks like you like went to go ask him something and he's now trying to kill you. Like if you do it quickly, like boom, boom, boom. Bro is just like, all right. Why do they frame him like this? It's like you could use this in an animation. It's that clean with it. People looking for any reason to make him interesting. He has such he's a potential man in terms of like interesting character. Isn't that most of his in-game interactions? More or less, yeah. He's indeed potentially a man. Well, I can guarantee you he's a man, but I don't know. Okay, can somebody I need somebody to help me out with this. I can maybe do the research on this on my own, but maybe somebody will remember it so I don't need to. Tsuna is Tsuna Ibaraki's dad, or is Ibaraki his lover? I thought Ibaraki was like his kid who went berserk and turned Oni. Ibaraki was the one who was his lover. Okay. Father. Okay, well now I have two different explanations. I will look into it myself then. I'll say I thought that he was not like in Myth. No. In Myth they're not related. Both I get, and better not be both. What? Ibaraki is the daughter of his lover, I believe. Okay, so that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought that he was more of a dad. What's up? Not sure about if he is the father. I mean, I would assume he's the father because they were lovers, or at least that's the implication. I think the implication is that Ibaraki is his kid. He also cut off her arm. I mean, look, I've seen dads do worse things to their kids. Just thinking about playing Tekken again. the entirety of the Tekken franchise, the lore of Tekken, is entirely just like how a horrible dad can ruin everything for everybody. Yujiro versus Heihachi, yeah. What about Sho Tucker? I don't know who that is. The Bad Dad Competition. Who is the worst dad in fiction?
Full Metal Alchemist Dad. The Duck.
Oh, it's been fucking so long. What do you mean you don't know? Brother, I watched Full Metal Alchemist 20 years ago and haven't watched it since. Lord forgive me, I forget a man's name. I don't think I could actually name either of the main characters from Full Metal Alchemist from memory.
That guy from Made in Abyss.
I don't think I could name either of the main characters of Full Metal Alchemist off the top of my head. I know what they look like. I want to say, is the fucking dude in the armor named Ainz? Their names are Full Metal and Alchemist. You're right, sorry. Edward and Alphonse. Okay. That's right, Edward, because the dog goes, Edward. Look, you can be surprised and all that, but my memory is shit, and I've not seen Full Metal in a long ass time. It's been a very long time. Of course, you remember the dog. Yeah, that's the one thing that's like a week later. That's like the one thing that like I don't know, people like actually talk about with Full Metal Alchemist still to this day. Like, Full Metal Alchemist is good. I don't think it's it's not, in my opinion, it's not the best anime ever made. It's definitely very good, though. It's up there for being good, from what I remember, but I've also not seen it in 20 years, so you know. I might just need to go back and rewatch it. Worst dad is Marisbury, right? No, there's worse. Marisbury's fucked up, but I think that there's definitely worse. Somebody said the Emperor from 40K, which that might be that might be up there. Okay. Is a worse dad is he a dad though? What's the name of the dude? The Necron dude. The king of the Necrons who condemned them to their fate. The Necrons aren't dads. I'm just asking. It's just, you know, I'm not exactly the most brushed up on the lore. The Silent King, yeah. I'm not okay. Ray shit. You mean the guy who made them immortal? Yeah, that guy. If he's a dad, I'd say that's a pretty bad dad move. You sell your entire species' souls to fucking the stars?
Pale King. Hollow Knight.
True! Oh. We're going to Babylon next? He was too good of a dad. Oh, I see. I hate when that happens. He got his ass. Alright, chat. You know what that means. I forgot about Michael. The reason the plague got out is because he interacted with the Hollow Knights too much. Oh, is that what happened? I legitimately, I don't know. I do not know enough about 40k lore to know if you're lying to me or not. I know bits and bobs here and there about it. I know a bit about like the species lore. And like what the fuck is going on with all of them a little bit. Like, isn't it what are functionally like the space elves? They got really, really horny and started fucking each other a bunch, and it made chaos enter their universe or something like that. It was something like that. The Eldar, yeah. No, that's the Dark Eldar. Would Michael Jackson be able to become a servant? No, it's too recent. There's Light Eldar and then there's Dark Eldar. See, that you're quoting ancient texts that are far beyond me, my man. You know what I mean? The Hollow Knight, not the player, needed to be totally empty, but the Pale King showed affection to him, giving him emotion, making him an imperfect vessel to hold the play. See, what's fucked up is I don't know if you're talking about 40k or the game Hollow Knight, because it genuinely both could be true. Why can't people after Tesla become servants? I forgot the lore. Tesla closed the door. And the real reason would be Tesla creating electricity in the way in which he did functionally eradicated mystery from the world.
It's stopping you to be that.
For the most part, and as a result of that, people couldn't become servants anymore. Also, we're just doing all of this? Okay. A Coup Alter just kills Mash, and Geronimo kills Coup Alter? Mama? Gilgamesh!
メダルをくれてごちそうしてヒロインだ人気ガルさん登頂成功
いいですね楽しかった
まだ足りぬようだ次のさまだ足りぬようだ
Why is Mama alter ego and not Beast? Also, BTW not buffed Gil.
Of course not. Why is Mama an alter ego, not a beast? Well, that's because she's in her larva form. If you mean in this particular fight, I couldn't fucking tell you.
世界を咲くは我が大利権星々を回すんです天上の記録とは創世前夜の終着よ死をもって静まるがいい
I'm a big fan of when the sound design for a Servant's Noble Phantasm is just throwing a fucking, like, a whole crate of china down the stairs.
霊気銀河解放
So thank you, Gilgamesh, for that.
必ずあなたを捕まえるわエディンシグラコラプサ
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear like a singular knock in your fucking your right ear?
えぐり落とすわ
ネガジェネシス展開
Oh, Mama pissed.
創世の理にあらがい
Michael's at the door. Oh God. Stop hurting Mama. I don't want to hurt Mama. Well, evil lady gets to do the evil lady things.
This is all Hideout's fault. They altered the order by having Rin being able to use a smartphone.
You know what? You're so right. Hoyo did fuck this up for all of us. They gave Rin too much power. You're so right. They ruined the timeline. In no sense should she ever be able to use technology. There must be some kind of mysticism about the figure for them to be a servant, right? Michael Jackson's life is too well documented. We have videos of him talking. No mystery there. Well, yes. That's kind of the thing, right? In the modern day, in order to be able to become a servant, you have to do some kind of incredible feat while having a level of mystery about you. For instance, it's theorized that Neil Armstrong is a servant because we see an astronaut appear in not Extra Record, what's it called? The Fate Extra anime. Last Encore. There's an astronaut that appears very briefly, and that's believed to be Neil Armstrong. And that would make sense because Neil Armstrong is, of course, a very, very, like, him being the first man to ever, like, walk on the moon. I think that would be a servant qualifier if there ever was one, you know what I mean? That would be BB. BB's cheating. Rin Tosaka cannot use any form of tech. That is an invariable rule of the world. I agree. I don't want to hear Mama get... Never mind. I say I don't want to hear Mama cry, but then Michael Jackson did it. How about Sputnik 1? That's not a person, that's a machine. Theoretically, Sputnik could do it because it was the first... Was Sputnik the first one to do a circulation around the world? So is Voyager... I would argue that Voyager's feat is much more impressive, being the first man-made object to leave interstellar orbit. I think that takes a bit more precedence. The Titan... No. I don't know. I think doing machines is one of those things that I don't think that they would want to rely on doing that much. No, the Titanic... If they couldn't do the Titanic... If they were going to make the Titanic, it would be the singular, most big-breasted woman on... It would give Passion Lip a run for her money. She got 4 smokestacks. That's what I'm saying. Do you guys ever hear the Titanic conspiracy theory? That the ship that sunk was not actually the Titanic? Oh. Immaculate timing, thank you. Ay, Pachi, 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 Pachi. What was it then? Okay, so the conspiracy theory, as I know it at the very least,
thank you, Michael,
is that the Titanic has a sister ship called the Olympia, and the Olympia was known to have a bunch of fuck-ass issues with it, and the two ships looked the same, and they more or less like they were functionally the same ship with very minute differences to them, but not enough that like the average person looking at a boat could tell. You know what I mean? And there are apparently pictures that exist of the Titanic as it set sail on the day that it on its last voyage, and then original pictures of the Titanic, and they don't add up. And so people think that as a part of an insurance scheme, with the shipping company that made both the Titanic and the Olympia swapped them out, knowing that the Olympia, aka the one that sunk, was going to have issues, and so if it sank, they could get a massive payout for it, which they did. And there's no, I don't know really what the credence is to that other than a couple of photographs. It sounds like something a very rich dickhead would do. Heard this on a JonTron video, I think. Really, I heard this on a podcast somewhere. But yeah, there's something like that where it's that's a conspiracy theory that is dumb enough but simple enough that I would believe it. Just because it's like, okay, we're doing this exclusively to like make money. Yeah, sure, fuck it. It would be the servant that calls themselves the Titanic, but turns out it's actually the Olympia trying to hide their flaws. What they should actually do is have it be the Carpathia, which is the ship that actually saved everybody. The hero ship. And then the other boat that you get is the Flying Dutchman. That's what I'm saying, Michael. Or then on a podcast by old British dudes I forgot of. Yeah. That's one of those ones that I think has been floated around a little bit before. I mean, it's really, it's very simple, but in my opinion, it's simple enough that it could be true. Have it be the iceberg. Imagine. Oh, damn. The Blackbeard. Third singularity Blackbeard, okay. Doing the random MG soundbites from one video. Oh, yeah. Tamamo. Yeah, I gotta say, I am a big fan of the... By the way, this is my face when I think about Tamamo, too. The new music they've made for this chapter is very nice. It's very, very subtle. Yeah, giving the rundown of everything that we saw. Well, yeah, Tammy was in London, remember? For some fuck-ass reason. Walter and Maeve, of course, in America. No, I don't blame you. She shows up with Kintoki for like 2 scenes and then leaves. It's really stupid. London is a very stupid singularity. Like, look, I think I've talked about this before. People want to talk about how Septum is bad, right? And I will never come and defend Septum. Septum is very, very much a bad chapter. Arguably the worst. Except for the fact that I consider London a worse chapter because Septum exists. And what I mean by that is that Septum happened as the second singularity that we go to. It was when FGO was still kind of finding its groove, finding its feet. It was an on-release chapter that you could go through. The first chapter that you had to like actually wait to get into was Okeanos, and Okeanos is really fun. Okeanos for an early chapter, I would consider it one of the better ones. It's really, really just enjoyable. It's a good time. There's a lot of fun things to have in there. And so that proves that the writers knew what they were doing. They could do something fun and interesting. Instead, when you get to London, you get the most convoluted, like 3 or 4 different plot points all at once, none of which they know how to resolve. And so you kind of just bounce back and forth between what you're doing. Like, you're in this evil demonic mist, and then a book show, like a doll girl shows up. Hans Christian Andersen says that's nursery rhyme, and then she becomes a girl, and then she just like goes somewhere else and dies. Jack the Ripper is around, causing the mist to be there. Paracelsus is there kind of too. So is Mephistopheles. Does anybody even remember that either of those two were there? Probably not. Fran's there as well, but the only reason she's there is because her Dr. Frankenstein, her dad, is friends with fucking Jekyll, and he's dead. Dr. Frankenstein dies. And then, like, it all culminates into us going into an underground thing where we find Solomon, and he's just like, hey, guys, I'm Solomon. And we're like, oh, my God! And then he kills everybody, and then we're all like, oh, fuck, the chapter should end now, right? Nope. And then we walk up there, and then Tesla shows up, and he says, I'm evil and have lightning. And then the fucking Lion King, but evil, shows up, and she says, I'm evil and I have lightning. And they just are like, all right, I made these stairs. I'm going to fucking walk up these stairs. And if you let me do that, I'm gonna win. And they were like, oh no, whatever will we do? And then Deus Ex Machina, Kintoki and Tamamo literally appear out of a Doctor Strange portal and fucking kill them, and that's how London goes. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is me. This is me. Yeah, like, them having it be like all of that is what makes me hate London so much. It's that we know that they could do things that were good. Wasn't Tesla on our side to fight? No, Tesla was a bad guy. I'm gonna be real, I zoned out midway. Don't worry. So did everybody else, including the people who wrote it. No, Geisha showed up. I'm pretty sure Geisha showed up, like, in the tunnels that we were in. And then it concludes with us with Tesla. And that chapter has done irreversible damage to Tesla's reputation as being a really good unit and really cool dude. Because all people think about is how he walked up a flight of stairs and almost killed us, and that's it. It's really fucked up. I like Mash's, like, inner highlights here. Those are really cute. London gave the hints to Holmes. I mean, sure, but, like, so did the next chapter that... Sorry, so did the next... What is it? Thank you. Camelot. I just skipped the story in London because of how bad I heard it was. So my general policy with stuff with when I hear there's a bad story like that is I will go in with an open mind and see what it is for myself. I personally do not like to try and to just go off of what people say, because if that was the case, I wouldn't have read a lot of the events, because a lot of people think that you should skip everything up until America. Even though you should skip America too. Skip everything until Camelot, and then after Camelot you can read, because that's when the story is actually good. However, I would argue America is very fun. Singularity Zero is very fun. And Okeanos is really fun. Orleans 2 is decent for like establishing stuff. Didn't Tammy and Kentucky also come in as a bit of Deus Ex? Oh yeah, yep. Skip Camelot 2 because you can just watch them. Imagine if that wasn't a joke. Imagine that was an honest-to-goodness recommendation.
ごめん、今忙しい。
Chat, do you know who this is? Chat, do you know who this is?
My theory is that is Goisha.
I say read as much as you care to of any of the bad chapters. I mean, if you're getting to a point where you're like, I can't fucking do this, then yeah, sure. But I think that it's worth it to try and make it through it, because through all of the bullshit you do get like character development for the characters that does matter as time goes on. Like, can you imagine, like, I don't know, I can't really imagine trying to, like, you know what, now that I think about it, I wonder if that's why some people hate MASH so much, is because they didn't read the early chapters because they heard they were bad, and you need those chapters to develop MASH as a character. Oh, that's kind of adding up. That's actually kind of adding up. I wonder how many people are like that.
You're discharging.
Michael's been silent for a while? No. Smug. Sensei's connecting the dot. Thank you, Michael. I spilled my tea overhearing her. Oh, God. We haven't seen her, though, so we don't know if it's Big Vinci or Little Vinci. I like her office. I do just wish there was shit on the walls. Oh, tea time. Tea time with the Prez. Earthquake? I basically skipped Septum, London, and America. I don't blame you for Septon. I don't blame you for London. London is actually... We're okay.
With those luscious lips, that had to be Mama Vinci.
London, at the very least, has a very important moment with Mordred and MASH. But it happens very early on, and if you manage to read up through that, I think you can probably skip the rest of London. That and, like, the reveal of who the big bad is are the only things in London that matter. Nothing else in London actually matters. America, though, I just like America. I thought America was fun. It's not the best written chapter. It's very all over the place. And it doesn't really explain how we're traveling. It's one of those instances where I kind of get the impression that the guy who wrote it did not understand
London
the
versus
scale.
Septem, the Battle of Mid.
I don't think whoever wrote it understood how large of a country America is. Because you just travel from, like, Chicago to Texas really quickly, and that's just not, it's not possible. Like, I have to explain to my students that driving from one end of America to the other without ever stopping except for gas can take around 30 hours to do. And they're just like, what? Like, yeah, it takes almost 2 full days of travel. Well, it takes more than 2. It takes at least 3 or 4 full days of travel, if not a week, if you're taking proper, like, breaks, to actually go across the country. Stuff does happen in America, cool stuff, but still stuff. Yeah, it's America is technically a skippable chapter because the stuff that does happen isn't necessarily plot relevant that much, but I don't know. I am of the opinion that you should read through the chapters even if they're bad. For example, I think Agartha is one of the worst things that this game has ever, like, put out. And I would still say go read it for yourself before listening to my opinion on it. Or after, even though my opinion on it is that it's horrendously bad, I would still say go and read it because I think you should form your own opinion on things. Some people like it. I think those people are wrong, but they can like it. Show them a size comparison of Texas compared to any... Oh, I have. And it blows their mind every time, including the adults. I also think that Agartha was overhated, but I feel like that's a hot take. Yes and no. Is it overhated? Is it overhated? Yes. I think it catches a bit of a bad reputation because of what its content is. There are interesting things that are done in Agartha that are overshadowed by an immense cloud of dumbass decisions. Like, I will stand by saying that I think that maybe one of the worst decisions that they made was making your companions Daon and Astolfo. Just because the point of the chapter that they're trying to get across is repressed trauma. And they picked a goofy gag character and a straight man for him. Yeah, and Fergus Lily, right. So, like, I don't know. There's plenty of characters in Chaldea that could be used that would make more sense. Like, I'm pretty sure in my video I did on Agartha, I'm like, yeah, use Boudica. Boudica is right there. Literally right there. And would have made a significantly better, like, if you even want to, like, keep, like, the goofy character in there in Astolfo, and as much as I love the fact that Daon actually got to have some screen time for the first and last time, I would much prefer a character that's better fit for the scenario. You know what I mean? But that, like, I don't know, a lot of what Agartha is, it just feels like a dude who's just, like, fetish training. Speaking of which, okay, we can go to the library to watch a movie. Tolshokande. Go read a book, go borrow a book from the library, or go training. Let's go watch a movie. Do most people know why Fergus is younger in Agartha? I mean, everybody shut the fuck up. Mash knows her name. She's never seen a movie before and wants to watch one with us. Mana. She's asking about mana. Is it manners? Interesting. My issue in spaghetti westerns, right? Asking if she should know anything. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's go watch a movie with Tokiko. Chaldea got a nice-ass movie theater? When did we get this shit? Fucking Marisbury was keeping us fucking hidden, man. Doki Doki Doki. You are the cutest thing. Alright. Movie time. Okay. Saika and Moriarty. Oh my god, it is a spaghetti western. How'd you know that? Oh, damn. Oh, they're okay. Thank you, Mephistopheles. Very cool. Punch, 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 punch. An explosive finish. Fuck-ass clown. I know, right? Alright, Tokiko, what'd you think? She's asking if they're okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. They're fine. They're fine, baby. It's just a movie. Don't worry. Oh my god. I'm just gonna let this ride on its own. I'm gonna let the music play and let this ride on its own. I need a GIF of this. That's phenomenal. Old lady doesn't understand the movies. I guess not. I like how Pochi Sensei makes one type of older sister-esque character, and they're always the same kind of character. And it's perfect every time. This face is one of my favorites. Next movie. This is a long-ass fucking story bit, by the way. This has been the same one for, like, the last 45 minutes. Oh my god. Yo, we watching Gundam. That's a Greek god. Oh, she's about to be hyper... Bro. Yeah, she's about to be like... What? Accurate. Hey, You're perfect. You're perfect in every way. I mean, I guess it's true. Can you imagine showing somebody, like, the shit that happens in a movie and them not being able to comprehend it? She's very silly. But again, this is such a Pochi-coded character. Which I wouldn't believe that Pochi would have, like, a hand in it, but I guess, like, maybe they approached Pochi Sensei being like, we need you to just, like, do your thing, and she's like, alright. Yeah, make the goofy but potentially evil and intimidating One-chan character, and she's like, you know what, I got you covered. You want me to go fucked up with the skeleton bits? And they're like, of course, why do you even have to ask us that? And they're like, alright. She locks in, man. It's like giving a Victorian child a Mountain Dew, right? I think Orpheus could be a server. Oh, 100%. Orpheus is probably going to be, like, soon. That's my prediction. All right, and that's it. I think we're going to call it quits here because it is about time I sign off for the night. But let's see really quick how this wraps up. Draws one type of character in his peak every time. Every time. She don't miss. What we got? Okay. Yeah, that was all this one node for like 45 minutes. What do I think the anniversary servant is going to be? I think it's going to be Azrael. That's my guess, but I have nothing to back that up with. That's just a hunch.
優れたマスターには幸運が
Alright, fellas. We're going to call it there. I will talk to you all on hopefully Saturday when we do whatever the hell we do then. For now, though, if you're rolling for her, best of luck. I think that she is very strong and also really goofy. Hopefully this stream has convinced you to roll for her if you haven't already, because holy shit, dude. I am going to probably save every bit of Saint Quartz I get in 2 years on NA from like New Year's onward.
Shut up!
I'm trying to... Okay, damn. I'm trying to think of like if there is anybody else who's coming out during that time frame that like I really, really want. I'm willing to skip on Hanasaka. I'm willing to skip on Hanasaka Ji-san. I'm willing to skip on Demeter a little bit. I might throw a little bit at her, but everybody, but like I think that's kind of it. Did anybody else come out that I'm not thinking of? Male Malay came out. And John oh wait, no, the Strange Fate collab. I probably will end up rolling a bit for that. Snake Wife I'm less inclined to roll for because she's permanent. She'll be added to the permanent pool, which means she will show up eventually, right? Or whenever the next 4-star ticket comes out, I'll just grab her then. Like she is a when, not an if. Jamer? Maybe No, I'll probably end up rolling for them as well. But like, I don't know. I'll have to start doing some like actually looking into it. I'll make a video doing a guide of who all you should skip in order to maximize your chances of getting the cute One-san. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I got work in the morning. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out. Big love. A good night.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Comac. Sir? Hee hee.